After what I put myself through in Afghanistan, I decided, Mike, it's time for a holiday. Somewhere safe, somewhere slow. Welcome to Caracal, Pakistan. Caracal, Pakistan was once a prosperous and thriving region that played an enormous role in the Silk Road. Today, it's the poorest region in all of Uzbekistan. And to understand why, we need to head north to a port city on the edge of the world's 4th largest lake. Which way's north? To health, to beautiful women, and to vodka. Я хочу sleep here. Da. Fuck me. We're gonna need some ghost vodka. The old dead sailors of the Aral Sea. Assalamu alaikum. Мне нужно автовокзал Muynak. Rahman. Welcome to the town of Nukus. Nukus. Da. Nukus, Caracal, Pakistan. And we're going to be travelling north on a local bus to the town of Muynak. I don't know how long it's going to take us. Muynak, сколько час? 3 час, да. Спасибо, Aziz. Очень приятно. What time? Okay, we'll figure it out. Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Let's take a nice 3-hour journey to Muynak with this lovely bus of Caracal Pakistanis. Извините. Я слишком большой. Извините. Нет, потом. Спасибо. Wow, here it is, the world's 4th largest lake. And where's all the bloody water gone? As late as the 1960s, these very ships operated on what was the 4th largest lake in the world. The Aral Sea gave life to the whole of northern Uzbekistan, and then in just a few decades, the water left. You see, in the 1950s, the Soviet Union had a dream: cotton. Cotton was known as white gold, and if you could master its production, it would bring you money and power. The only problem is, cotton needs enormous amounts of water. The plan? Turn Central Asia into one of the world's largest cotton producers by diverting the source of the Aral Sea and draining it completely. It's one of the biggest environmental tragedies of all time. Now, I've got a good plan. Tonight, I'm going to be sleeping either on, in, or under one of these ships. So before I do that, I need supplies, I need energy, and I thought we could go into Muynak and maybe see if we can learn a little bit about how this environmental tragedy had an impact on the local population, on the people that live and are from Caracal, Pakistan. Я снимаю видео, окей? Где делась вода?
Вода нету.
Вода нету.
Далеко там.
Очень приятно. Как вас зовут?
Спасибо. Я Оля.
Оля.
Это Нусулу. Это моя невестка.
Невестка? Хорошо.
Сегодня
Сегодня я хочу sleep here.
Верно?
Да.
Это мой маленький сынок. Это его невеста.
Да.
Вот это большой сынок.
Ah,
Я
family.
мама. Семья.
Cool. Kruta.
Neге
What a
түсінбей
lovely family we're meeting here in the old boat graveyard of Muynak.
Келсейше сен біздер түсір суретке.
Болды, все.
Бол.
Right, I've got about 4 hours until the sun goes down. I need to eat something. I have not eaten anything today. I need to drink some water. I need to buy some vodka for our stay tonight in one of the boats. And we'll just see if we can say hello to anyone, really. This is about as far as the plan goes, to be honest with you. Где хорошо ресторан? Там, хорошо. This way. Хорошо. Спасибо. Рахман. So apparently, this is the only decent restaurant in the whole of Muynak. And it's closed. Я плохо говорю по-русски.
Вот это Сергей.
Сергей, меня зовут Майкл.
Майкл.
Где базар, супермаркет, ресторан?
Площадь там.
Площадь там. Там.
Так, 1-2 minutes.
1-2 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
مخير. أجل برمه. مخير برمه.
Спасибо. Thank you, Sergey.
أوه.
He's taken me back to the bus station. I'm pretty sure there are two places in this town. Bus station and a ship. Большой или маленький?
Не большой, не маленький, это чуть-чуть.
Большой.
Да, это курица.
Курица. Да, курица. Хорошо. Me trying to fumble my way through my Russian, very limited Russian language skills. So as you can see, this town of Muynak is not the bustling hub, high economy town it once was. The draining of the Aral Sea didn't just affect the environment, it affected the community. Tens and tens of thousands of people lost their jobs. And along with those jobs, that were at the heart of the Caracal Pakistani society, their identity was lost. Their culture was lost. In places like this, places like Muynak, which was the key city in Uzbekistan that had the port that connected to the sea, they're now just remote desert towns with very few people in them and 2 restaurants.
My English Windows version, не Android, а Windows version. Зависает.
Windows version.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте, как дела?
Нормально.
Нормально. To health, to beautiful women, and to vodka. There you go, how about that?
Спасибо.
Спасибо.
Сейчас говорим девата. Либо голова.
Я работаю влогер.
Блогер.
Да.
Здесь блогер.
On a vlogger?
Да.
In Caracal. Caracal.
Caracal.
So the languages here are Russian, Uzbek language, and Caracal language. So these guys will be speaking 3 different languages fluently, and then he speaks English very well. 20. 20.
20.
29.
Are you married?
No, not married. Not married.
Şam'da mıhan oldu tramvay diten o dedi.
Spicy.
Это уже Eating is our
plov.
national
Plov,
food.
да.
Is toya горячее.
Plov. Can I ask you a question about Muynak? Muynak used to be in the 50s, 1950s, 1960s, 1970s. Muynak used to be a very wealthy town. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then the Aral Sea disappeared, and since then, recently, Muynak is a small town with not many jobs. Is that correct?
Bu juda qayg'uli, bu meni juda xafa qiladi va men bunga duch kelgan Qoraqalpoq xalqidan afsusdaman.
But it seems to be still full of nice, friendly people.
To'la ko'rinadi.
Rahmat.
Yes.
Rahmat. 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 Thank you.
Aral
brother.
Sea, rahmet.
Thank you.
Bizlar kollektivmiz. O'zbek fizikada ishlaymiz, hammamiz birga. Bizlar bir ishda ishlaymiz. Hammamiz bir ishda o'zbek fizikada ishlaymiz. Kollektivmiz biz hammamiz. Hamkasblar. Bizlar o'tirmiz. Hamkasbning mamasining to'yida 70 yillig'ida, so'ning tug'an kunida dasturxonda o'tirmiz. Ne olsun, sandalyemiz yattı.
The size of these shots, man.
Ne olsun da he boys.
But that's okay. When you Deutsche. Okay, I go. Thank you so much. It's okay, thank you. До свидания. Okay, my brother. Basically, I'm trying to leave to get to the boat in the next like 30 minutes because the sun's going to go down. But these chaps won't let me leave. Brother. Just take for... Brother. For him, okay? It's okay. Brother, this is... Yeah, for them. No. Спасибо. Thank you, brothers. Thank you so much. Okay, до свидания. Thank you so much. До свидания. Goodbye. Thank you. Let's go into the shop and get some supplies. No, I have. Thank you. Это водка? Да? Okay. Спасибо. Well, they were nice vodka drinking chaps, weren't they? I really wanted to ask them a bit more in detail about the state of Muynak now and the state of Caracal, Pakistan now. However, in Uzbekistan, if you speak out against the government, if you speak out against the kind of the way things are, let's just say, you can get in trouble. And in this part of the world, you know, Afghanistan was the same, Uzbekistan is the same. You've got to be careful about who you film. Здравствуйте, как дела? Got to be careful about who you film talking about anything political, basically. Right then, chappos. This is us for the night, I think. I've got to think about a few things. Well, first thing I've got to think about is where am I going to sleep? So option number one is inside here. Is it going to be really cold sleeping on the metal of the boat? I don't know. I've got a roll mat with me. I've also got a tent with me. So the other option, the most sensible option, would be to sleep kind of here, because you're covered by the boat from wind. There's one thing that's for certain. As soon as that sun goes down, which it is right now, it's going to get very, very cold. See, there is some people up there on the edge of where the port is. I don't want them to see me go in it. We're losing light. It's time to go and set up a camp, even though it's fucking 5:40 p.m. Pieces of glass on the floor. Lots of pieces of glass on the floor. Right then. I reckon this is going to turn out to be the best, worst night's sleep I've ever had. A sleeping bag and a mat, and we've got a pillow, and we're in the inside of a boat. Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain? Fucking hope not. And we've also got vodka, water, and cigarettes. This is exactly like Outdoor Boys. It's exactly like Outdoor Boys. You know when Outdoor Boys goes outdoors and then sleeps in stuff? That's like me. There is literally broken glass everywhere. I've just remembered that I completely forgot to tell you. I was walking back from the town to the ship, and all of a sudden I saw an old, very, very old man in a Soviet sailor costume. And he says, "Michael, where are you going?" I said, I'm going to go sleep on the boats. And he said, "You're going to sleep on the boats?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, Don't you know about the stories about the Aral Sea?" And I said, "No, I don't know about the Aral Sea." And he goes, 70 years ago, when the Aral Sea disappeared, mnoga sailor. Mnoga means many. I don't know why he said that in Russian. He said, mnoga sailor refuse to leave their ship. If you go to sleep there, many mnoga local people, they hear about this at night time, around about 7:30 p.m. They hear the old dead sailors of the Aral Sea. Yo ho, yo ho. And I walked off. I was like, okay, cool, thanks. And I walked off, and I turned around and he was gone. And then I turned around and he was there again. And he said, if you go outside from the ship at night time, maybe you will see the ghosts of the Aral Sea. And then he was gone, and then I turned around and he was gone. So I'm thinking, should we go on an adventure to the other boats and see what they look like at night time? If we're gonna go on a ghost ship adventure, we're gonna need some ghost vodka. It's not real vodka, it's ghost vodka. Let's go on a spooky, scary ghost mission to check out the boats at night time in the Aral Sea to see if we can find any ghosts. Sake. Me. Just put my foot right through there. Sake. Oh my god. I'm so lucky I haven't got tetanus right now. I just put my foot straight through that. Ghost ship number 1. So sketchy, dude, in the middle of a desert. ships that should be on the ocean in the sand. Ho. Yo ho. We've talked about the environmental impact and, the economical impact of what happened to the Aral Sea. But also, when the Aral Sea dried up, at the bottom of it was pesticides and a lot of industrial chemicals. And when it dried up, those chemicals and those pesticides, the wind carried them. They were released into the atmosphere and into the communities, into the cities. Caracal, Pakistan now has, or had, a 10 times higher rate of cancer and respiratory diseases than the rest of the Soviet Union at the time. So the water disappeared, and fish disappeared, and jobs disappeared, and hope disappeared for a lot of the people living in this part of Uzbekistan. I've walked quite far away from where my home is, where my boat is. And genuinely, I can hear people, I can hear voices. Definitely dogs, but I thought voices as well. So I'm going to head back to the homestead. Let's go. But you know what? I've never been happier. I've never been happier to return to my bed, which just happens to be in an old rusty ship that's 70 years old. Yay, home sweet home. Home sweet home, yay. Right, I can either sit here all night and look out for people that are going to murder me, or I can go to sleep and they're going to murder me anyway. Let's go to bed.
Good morning. Was it cold? Yes. Was it uncomfortable? Kind of. Did I sleep surprisingly really, really, really well? Yes. Was it a little bit scary? No, because I was drunk. I wonder who captained this boat. I wonder who sailed this boat. I mean, whoever did is probably long dead now. Some old Soviet Uzbek sailors catching fish 100 years ago.
I don't want you to think that this is just a story of pure destruction. Uzbekistan did become the world's largest cotton exporter. Hundreds of thousands of jobs were created, cities were built on the cotton trade, and it shaped Uzbekistan's economic future to this day. See, the Soviet Union had a mentality. If the sacrifice of the few benefits the many, benefits the greater socialist plan, then it was justified. Unfortunately, the way of life, the loss of the way of life of the Caracal Pakistanis and the loss of the local economy here in Muynak, that was the price that the Soviet Union had to pay. Right then, chaps. If my calculations are correct, then the bus back to Nukus is in 15 minutes. So I better crack on. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being my buddy while I slept in a scary boat. Join me again on the next one where we'll be travelling through Uzbekistan a bit, I reckon. Love you, bye.